Antarctica is one of the most mysterious and least explored places on Earth. A frozen continent larger than Europe, buried under ice up to 3 miles thick, and home to more penguins than people. Yet it's at the center of some of the strangest conspiracy theories in modern history. From whispers of Nazi strongholds and occult experiments, to rumors of hidden alien civilizations and secret societies operating beneath the ice. Antarctica sparks the imagination like no other place. But where do these stories come from? Are they echoes of truth, or just myths born from isolation and endless white silence? In this video, we're diving deep into the coldest place on Earth, not to find penguins, but to uncover the truth behind the rumors, the classified missions, and the chilling stories that refuse to die. Welcome to Sealed Secrets. Tonight, we open the files that governments and secret societies have tried to bury. There's a reason Antarctica is the perfect breeding ground for mystery. It's a place almost no one has been, where extreme cold and endless white landscapes erase nearly all signs of human presence. Its sheer isolation makes it feel like a different planet, which is exactly why people imagine secrets hidden beneath its surface. Unlike other continents, Antarctica wasn't explored until the 19th century, and wasn't truly studied until well into the 20th. There are no cities, no nations, and no permanent residents. Just ice, research stations, and endless silence. That vacuum, both physical and political, makes it easy for myths to grow. It also doesn't help that much of Antarctica is off-limits. Under the Antarctic Treaty, no country can claim it, and military activity is banned. But when people hear restricted, they think, what are they hiding? Instead of seeing Antarctica as a scientific preserve, many see it as a massive cover-up. This mixture of mystery, restriction, and remoteness creates the perfect recipe for conspiracy theories, and the idea that something big is hidden there, whether ancient, alien, or man-made. Before we dive deeper into the conspiracies surrounding Antarctica, I just want to ask for your help. I'm on a mission to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you enjoy uncovering hidden histories and forbidden secrets, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out. All right, let's continue. This is where things get weird. Over the years, a storm of bizarre claims have emerged about Antarctica, each one more outlandish than the last. Let's break down the most well-known and persistent theories involving secret societies and hidden forces supposedly lurking beneath the ice. 1. Nazi bases in Antarctica. Perhaps the most famous story is that Nazi Germany established a secret base in Antarctica during World War II. The story goes like this. In 1938, the Nazis launched an expedition to a region they called Neuschwabenland, claiming land and dropping swastika-marked flags from aircraft. Later, conspiracy theorists claimed the Nazis built hidden bunkers and research labs beneath the ice, some even suggesting Hitler fled there after the war. This theory exploded with tales of advanced technology, hidden submarines, and even UFO-like craft. Some claim the Nazis discovered ancient alien tech or were working with a secret breakaway civilization. It's wild, but there's no evidence that the 1938 expedition established anything more than a temporary research outpost. 2. The Vril Society and occult technology. Connected to the Nazi rumors is the so-called Vril Society, a secret German occult group allegedly obsessed with harnessing ancient energy sources. The theory suggests they were in contact with supernatural beings or extraterrestrials, and that they used this knowledge to build flying saucers or interdimensional portals in Antarctica. There's no historical proof the Vril Society existed as described in these stories. Much of it comes from science fiction and post-war imagination. Still, the myth continues, mixing Nazi history, pseudoscience, and fantasy into one bizarre tale. 3. Ancient civilizations beneath the ice. Some believe Antarctica hides the remains of a lost civilization, possibly Atlantis. According to this theory, an advanced society once thrived in Antarctica before a pole shift or cataclysm buried it in ice. Supporters point to satellite images showing pyramid-like shapes under the snow, claiming they're ancient structures. Again, no mainstream scientist backs this idea. What appears as pyramids are most likely natural mountain formations, and ice cores show Antarctica has been covered in ice for over 30 million years, long before humans existed. 4. Alien bases and UFO sightings. Another persistent claim is that Antarctica is home to extraterrestrials. Some say aliens built secret bases under the ice and that governments know about it but keep it secret. This gained traction from mysterious satellite images showing strange shapes, odd thermal readings, and rumors of military aircraft disappearing near the South Pole. People often cite figures like Admiral Byrd, who led US expeditions in the mid-20th century, and twist his writings into supposed evidence that he encountered UFOs. In reality, there's no proof of aliens in Antarctica, only a trail of speculation and selective quoting. 5. Modern conspiracy circles. In recent years, these older theories have merged with modern internet-fueled conspiracies. QAnon, flat earthers, and other fringe groups often tie Antarctica into their beliefs, claiming it's the site of globalist bunkers, secret experiments, or even entrances to a hollow Earth. These stories evolve fast and often rely on misinterpreted data, blurry photos, or outright fiction. Still, they captivate millions and keep the myth of secret societies in Antarctica alive. And while there's no solid proof for any of these claims, the truth is, we don't know everything about Antarctica. So much of it remains unexplored, locked beneath miles of ice. Could there be ancient ruins, hidden structures, even secret activity we haven't uncovered yet? We can't say for sure.
And maybe that's why these stories keep coming back. Because in a place as remote and mysterious as Antarctica, the line between science and speculation is still frozen in uncertainty. By the way, what do you think? Lost civilization? Alien base? Or just ice? Drop your theory in the comments. Let's see which one wins.
So what does the actual evidence say? When we move past rumors and look at real-world investigations, a much clearer and less dramatic picture of Antarctica begins to emerge. Let's start with the Nazi theory. While it's true that Germany launched an expedition to Antarctica in 1938 to 1939, it was largely a mapping and scouting mission. The goal was to find fishing and whaling resources and possibly stake a claim. There's no credible record of a base being built, and post-war Allied intelligence found no evidence of ongoing Nazi activity in Antarctica. In fact, harsh weather and logistics made long-term settlement virtually impossible. As for the Vril Society and occult links, historians agree that much of this comes from post-war mythology and science fiction books. There's no documentation showing a group like this ever operated in connection with Antarctica, or even existed in the way conspiracy theorists describe. Satellite imagery, ice core samples, and extensive scientific research have also failed to uncover any evidence of hidden pyramids, alien bases, or ancient cities. What some interpret as structures in satellite photos are often mountain ridges, natural ice formations, or simple artifacts of low-resolution images. Modern scientists from dozens of countries conduct open research on Antarctica under international treaties. These studies are published, peer-reviewed, and accessible to the public. No secret labs, no UFO hangars, just glaciology, geology, and climate science. In the end, most of the so-called evidence supporting secret societies or hidden civilizations comes from misinterpretation, fake documents, or speculative fiction taken too seriously. But all things aside, it could still be real. Just because we haven't found something doesn't mean it isn't there. Antarctica is still largely uncharted territory beneath its thick ice sheets, and mysteries could still be waiting to be uncovered. Until we've explored every last frozen inch, the door to possibility remains slightly open.
Not all secretive activity in Antarctica is pure fiction. During World War II, the British launched a classified mission called Operation Tabarin. It wasn't a conspiracy, but it was secret. Officially, the mission's purpose was to establish a permanent presence in Antarctica, to deter German or Japanese activity, and to assert territorial claims. But unofficially, the British government was concerned about Nazi interest in the region, especially after the 1938 German expedition. They also wanted to secure access to whale oil, which was vital for wartime production. Under Operation Tabarin, British forces built bases on the Antarctic Peninsula, some of which later evolved into scientific stations. The mission remained classified until the 1950s, which helped fuel speculation that it involved covert discoveries or confrontations with Nazi forces. Conspiracy theorists often point to this operation as proof that secret missions have taken place in Antarctica. Some even tie it to stories of hidden UFOs or underground battles. But in reality, Operation Tabarin was a strategic wartime move, not evidence of hidden civilizations. Still, it's a fascinating example of how real secret operations can become the seed for exaggerated myths. It shows how truth and mystery can overlap, just enough to make people wonder what else governments may be hiding under the ice. And who knows? If one classified mission happened, could there have been others that were never declassified? So why do these wild theories about Antarctica continue to thrive, even without solid evidence? One big reason is human psychology. We're drawn to the unknown. Antarctica is a blank space on the map for most people, unseen, untouched, and mostly unexplainable. Our brains naturally fill in those blanks with stories, especially when the truth feels incomplete or unsatisfying. Another factor is the power of the internet. A single blurry satellite image or misinterpreted quote can spark thousands of Reddit threads, YouTube videos, and TikToks. With the right music and dramatic voiceover, even the most mundane thing, a weather station, a natural ridge, a crack in the ice, can look like part of a secret alien base. Pop culture also plays a role. Movies like The Thing, Prometheus, and At the Mountains of Madness have painted Antarctica as a stage for horror, ancient mysteries, and otherworldly threats. Fiction blends into reality, and audiences start asking, what if? Lastly, there's real-world distrust. Governments have kept secrets before, about wars, experiments, and surveillance. So when people hear that parts of Antarctica are off-limits, they assume the worst. All of these ingredients, mystery, media, and mistrust, mix into a perfect storm that keeps these myths alive. The stories change, evolve, and adapt with every generation. And as long as Antarctica remains largely unvisited and unexplored, the imagination will continue to run wild. Belief in secret societies and hidden worlds in Antarctica might seem harmless, but these ideas can have real-world effects. For one, they can distract from the real, urgent issues facing Antarctica, like climate change, melting ice sheets, and rising sea levels. Instead of focusing on science and preservation, public attention gets diverted to fantasy. They also feed into a larger culture of conspiracy thinking. When people believe governments are hiding ancient civilizations or alien tech, it becomes easier to distrust scientific institutions, ignore facts, or reject evidence-based reasoning.
In extreme cases, conspiracy-driven beliefs have led people to trespass in dangerous areas or spread misinformation online, which can cause confusion, fear, or even harm. At the same time, curiosity about the unknown isn't a bad thing. It's natural to ask what if, as long as we balance imagination with critical thinking. Because even in a world full of mystery, the truth still matters.
Antarctica is a place of extremes, frozen, remote, and hauntingly beautiful. It's no wonder it's become a magnet for some of the world's wildest theories. From Nazi bunkers to alien civilizations, the stories captivate us because they speak to something deeper: our fear of the unknown and our hope that there's more to discover. Right now, there's no hard evidence proving secret societies or hidden worlds under the ice. But the mystery remains, and so does the possibility. Because in a place as vast and unexplored as Antarctica, maybe the strangest secrets are still waiting to be found. This has been Sealed Secrets. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more forbidden histories and chilling mysteries. Every week, we open the files they never wanted you to see. Because the truth is never where they say it is. It is.